All right, the last one I brought with me today is kind of funny. I brought a ham. Hi, my name is Rose Durfee, and I'm a professor in the Apparel Design program here at BYU-Idaho. So today I brought some essentials with me for an apparel student. The first one here is a pair of sharp fabric scissors. These are really critical for any apparel student to have in their toolkit, as they need to be able to cut out their projects as well as to trim threads, all sorts of useful things for this. I think a good pair of fabric shears too is a great symbol of a good sewist, so having a nice sharp pair of fabric scissors is definitely an essential. The second tool I brought with me today is this tool that kind of looks like a little torture device. We call this a tracing wheel. And what we use a tracing wheel for is to transfer markings from a pattern to fabric. I teach a pattern making class where we will use this to perforate the paper to transfer markings from one side of our pattern to another. So a tracing wheel is very critical for an apparel design student. My third essential are measuring tools. And I couldn't pick just one. It's that important. In the apparel program, it's really critical that our measurements are accurate. While sewing can be an art, it's actually very technical in all different areas. If we don't have accurate measurements, our garment is not going to turn out the way that we expect. By having good, accurate, and specific measurements, we can create a really great design. So these are definitely essential. This one is probably the most important of all my tools. And this may be familiar to some of you. This is called a seam ripper. And I refer to this in my classes as the atonement tool. As in life, we always make mistakes, and we need ways to be able to correct those mistakes. So with a seam ripper, we can undo a seam and have an opportunity to try again and to do it better the next time. All right, my last one's a little goofy. So I brought a ham, and no, it's not a dinner ham. This is a pressing ham. We kind of have a funny lingo in the apparel program to help us identify different tools throughout. A pressing ham is used to press curved seams on a firm surface. We don't want to crush our curved seams because our bodies are three-dimensional, and we need to have three-dimensional tools in order to form our garments to fit our own bodies. So a pressing ham is definitely an essential. These are just a few of the essentials for an apparel design student in the apparel program. But we would love for you to come and see what other things we use too. We learn how to sew for every body, and every body fits in our program.